Hello, I'm Green.
And I'm purple.
Welcome back to Green and Purple. Welcome back to the Forbidden Woods. We just gotta get across this little bridge here. That was the word I was looking for. It's a pretty big word.
You didn't have to. You didn't stutter anything. You're fine.
I mean, there was a little stutter. It
Was
probably
there?
wasn't worth like me pointing it out, but whatever. Oh, another no. I think the good thing about this area is most of these guys are weak to fire, and since we have a little fire weapon, it'll help us out.
Extra damage.
Extra energy.
Extra energy.
We talked about that before.
We talked about it.
Just making sure.
People are gonna be like, what was it?
Well, go back and find it yourself. Gosh. I'm not your babysitter. I'm not your friend. I'm not your mother, okay? Jeez.
Like I said before in Inside, I don't know if the episode gone up yet, but
I don't know. At this point, I've given up on keeping track of what episodes are what.
I talked about how I feel a little bit awkward making references in one LP series where we've talked about it in another one, because I don't know if like people are gonna get it, because if they haven't seen that LP series, then
This guy has a bucket on his head.
oh, I thought that was one of those like knight helmets, but you're right, it's just a bucket.
Yeah, it's just a bucket. Like, I don't even think there's eye holes. Okay, there are eye holes. I'll give him that much. Master of the League. So this was because there's covenants in the game. There's one that's called the Hunter of Hunters with Eileen. We can't do that anymore because she died. There's one for the church, I think. That's with Alfred. There's one with the Vile Bloods with the Vile Blood Queen that we'll find later. And then this one was actually added in later, and it's called the League. And this one's very co-op oriented, so you get like bonuses whenever you're co-oping with someone. Yeah, sure, I'll join the League. You can join all of them.
No, that's good.
And then you just get the runes for them, and you switch out the runes to determine which one you're in at any time. Most of the time, it's just like the rune you have, or the league that you're in. League. The covenant, or whatever you want to call it. You're in. You get a little bonus from the rune, and then it mainly affects how you play online. And since we're not really playing online in this series, you won't see a whole lot of it. Yeah, but okay. Okay, Bucket Man, thank you. What do we get here? Antidote, great. And then we're back here.
Yay!
So now, if we die, we can get back right to where we were. I'm gonna go back to Hunter's Dream real quick and spend some of those 44,000 blood files we have.
Nah,
I mean, echo. Dang it. It'd be better if I just called them souls, even though they're supposed to be blood echoes. At least if I called them souls, I'd probably remember it, and not call them vials. Hey, wake up, doll.
I must have drifted.
Yeah, you did. I got stuff to do.
Wow. Rude.
Look, I'm a busy man. People to kill, you know. There. Thank you. Did a little back step there. And let's see if we can do anything up here. Let's see what we got here. Repair that. We'll see if we can put some blood gems in this. See what we got. See if it's better than what you already have. You'll see a little blue. The text will be blue.
Yeah.
And then if it's worse, then it'll be red. But
Like with most RPGs.
yeah. Look, I swung.
That's what I was just saying.
Okay. I think we're gonna lose our fire attack, but we're gonna gain a lot more in physical attack. Cause this one gives us what? This one plus 97.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, I think I get what this is doing. Maybe. Yeah, I think I know what we're doing now.
Okay.
I think I got
I
it.
trust you.
160 plus 97.
I'll tell you, when we like finished moving here, man, I was like tired. I like
dead tired.
for the rest of the week. I went to bed like way earlier than I used to, like what I would used to go to bed. And I already go to bed early, but
Just like exhausted.
yeah,
Post-move exhaustment.
yeah, and just the fact that like it's all over. It's like one of those things where it's like you have all this like stress on your shoulders, and then like once it's all gone, it's bliss. It's like pure bliss, and
It's
you're just like,
the,
woof.
the weight has been lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's like right whenever you finish a difficult semester, And you're just like, done. It is in the wind. Or that's how I felt after, like, whenever we had graduated from high school. It's just like, it's 4 years of, like, high school. It's just done.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to go back there. I mean, we still had to go back there to get transcripts or whatever. That's always the Western. You're like, I never have to go here again. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, you need to get your transcript. I don't want to. All right. I think we should. Actually, we should be pretty beefy now. Got beefed up a little bit.
I'm glad to know that this will probably be like my last summer semester taking summer classes.
Nice. I haven't had to take summer classes yet. I have to take 2 classes next summer. But that should be the only summer classes I have to take. I'm not looking forward to it, but...
It's not that... Well, I won't say that because I know we have different outlooks on...
I mean, and a lot of it depends on what class you're taking, I'm sure.
Like, I'm at... Because, like, this semester I'm taking... I'm sorry. This summer semester, let me be more clear, I'm taking Accounting 1, and I'm loving it, actually. Having a lot of fun. It's an online class, but even then, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm learning a lot, and it's really cool. Just... Oh my!
Yeah, it's just a mass of snakes. No big deal.
Because I'm pretty sure I talked about it earlier on one of the previous episodes. Not Bloodborne, but it might have been. I don't know. But I was doing another major, and I did that major because I thought it was like accounting, but just more deeper into it. But it's not. It's like
its own thing.
Yeah, it really is its own thing. There's really not that much accounting in part of it. So once I figured that out, I was like, well...
I don't want to be here.
Yeah, so I changed my major to accounting, and I am enjoying it. So far, I'm enjoying it a lot more, because...
And my degree is a business degree, but doesn't have a whole lot to do with business, so I'm stuck taking all these business core classes like accounting. And I get why Caleb likes it, because, I mean, it's what he wants to go into, but I was not a big fan of Accounting 1 whenever I had to take it, just because it's just one of those things where, since I'm having to take it, and I know I'm never going to use it again, it's just less motivation, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
It's like whenever you have to take calculus for... Because I know there's one, like, liberal arts degree that requires calculus for whatever reason. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna use calculus in my liberal arts related major.
I think I should have, because one thing I always think about is, man, I feel like I wasted my time, which I didn't, because when I was in my old major, I had to take Calc 1 through 4, and the entirety of me being in calculus, like, for the most part, I liked Calc 1 and 2, and then 3 is when it got gross. And I was okay with calculus, but I always asked myself, like, what does this have to do with accounting? Like, I could never see any correlation between it, and the answer to that is I was right, because calculus has very little to do with accounting. It does to a certain extent, but when you take, because it's like business calculus, right? Which I didn't have to take because I took. And
Calc 1, like, takes care of it.
Yeah. Because I take so much calculus, I already opted out of it, so... but when you're just taking, like, straight up calculus, it's more directed towards, like, engineers and physicians and stuff like that.
Yeah, because those are people that actually need to use it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that, like, everything you just described was how I felt during Accounting 1 last semester. It's like, because I'm going into IT, basically, like, IT work. It's like, when am I ever going to use accounting in my IT job? Like, no, I'm not. I mean, it's just that's just part of college, is getting through classes you don't need.
Yeah.
Just because the college says you need them.
And then finding a way of dealing with the crippling debt. I'm just kidding.
Crippling debt.
I know, I feel like, you know, once you get into your major and stuff like that, it's not that bad getting out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I get why some people are like, college isn't worth it, you're going to be paying back your debt for whatever. And again, as we've said many times, college isn't for everybody, but no, it definitely is a risk, I guess. If you to jump in and try and go back to college or go to college, you know, just in any circumstance. It can be a risk, but it can also be worth it in a lot of cases.
But I think the main thing is, like, when you go into college, you have to know what you want to go into.
Yeah, because the longer...
Oh!
Which, I mean, if you're lucky and you have like scholarship or whatever, and you can have time to figure out what you want to do, but it's just like every time you like take longer to figure out what you want to do is just more time you're, kind of treading water.
Mm-hmm.
Got some twin bloodstone shards. Yeah!
Which is why I wasn't too, upset when I changed my major, because it wasn't that off of what...
You could still use a lot of the stuff you've taken.
Because it was still business related. Like, it's still business
At least
math.
you weren't in a completely wrong, college.
Major.
Well, there's the college of
and
business
major,
college. Like, at least you weren't like, I wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is basically this whole area. I'm actually going to end the episode here because we're going to continue further into the deeps next episode. But there's just a lot of snakes in this area, and I feel like one's sneaking up on me.
Yeah.
There's the big snake monsters like one we just fought, and then there's all the little ones, and they're snake people. It's just a bunch of snakes, and the boss has snakes in it too. It's great. Okie doke, more snakes tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
See ya.